I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Officine Panerai. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Panerai Luminor Marina 1953 Days Automatic PAM 1499. Now, though this is an automatic winding watch, nevertheless, you can wind it manually by unlocking the crown, and then in the first position, flush to the case, turn the crown 20 to 30 turns in a clockwise direction. This should be sufficient to start the watch. Now you can set the date, set the time, and the watch will continue to wind itself by case-back winding mass. However, there are two subsidiary functions that allow more precise setting of the time. The first is stop seconds. When you pull the crown out to a stop, that is 2 to tenths out from flush to the case, you halt the seconds hand and you stop the movement. This is ideal for synchronizing to a reference time, such as an online atomic clock. Pull up your atomic clock in an internet browser and set the watch to the same hour and the next nearest minute relative to the atomic clock. Be sure to stop the seconds hand at the index at 60. Wait for the atomic clock reference to catch up to the exact hour, minute, and seconds you've set, and then push the crown back down. The balance continues beating, the seconds hand advances, and now you've synchronized to a reference time. 1 to 10 out from flush to the case, there's a crown position that allows incremental adjustment of the hour hand. Note that the seconds hand continues to advance, as does the minutes hand. This is a travel feature that allows easy jumping between time zones, and you can even use it as you jump east or west across the international date line to drive the date in either direction with no hazard to the movement. Now, the timepiece features a set of lugs in which a quick release system allows you to remove the horizontal retaining bar and swap the strap. This is done by depressing the trigger on the underside and while holding the trigger down, using a separate Panerai tool included to force the retaining bar horizontally through the lugs to release the strap. This is ideal if you want to more closely clean your watch or if you wish to change to a rubber or textile strap for use in water. With that in mind, there are 3 principal areas of handling with respect to hazard and preservation. Now, the first is water, the second is magnetism, and the third is shock. It's important to remember that this watch, though water resistant to 300 meters, is mounted on a leather strap. Calfskin or alligator leather both are natural porous materials that are never water resistant, and they will degrade in the presence of moisture. Therefore, it's important to put the watch on a water resistant band prior to getting it wet. Now, it's also important to remember that you can help avoid accidental drownings. Remember to always lock the crown and never try to set or wind the watch, not just while the timepiece is submerged, but even while there is water on the case, as attempting to use the setting features, winding the watch, or even unlocking the crown while wet can introduce water to the interior of the timepiece to catastrophic mechanical and cosmetic consequences. Finally, water resistance is not a static feature of a watch, and over time, as seals age and lubricants degrade, the watch will be relatively less water resistant. Therefore, Panerai recommends, on an annual basis, having the watch's hermeticity checked by an authorized service center to ensure that it remains factory rated to 300 meters in practice as well as theory. Now, magnetism cannot cause the same degree of damage, but it is ubiquitous and unseen. It's created by high-powered wiring looms in the home or office, MRI equipment, the closures of wallets, purses, and refrigerator doors, speakers, and subwoofers. Keep the watch remote from all of these, as magnetism will alter the ferrous hairspring at the center of the watch's balance, its heartbeat. A magnetized hairspring will cause the watch to run erratically, either very fast or very slow, and if you suspect due to erratic running that your watch may have become magnetized, take it to an authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your Panerai. Now finally, shock can cause the chronometric variability of magnetism, but in addition to accuracy issues, it can also cause damage to the point of stoppage. Therefore, Officine Panerai recommends the watch be disused while riding mountain bikes or ATVs, during firearms marksmanship, or while engaged in sports such as batting, tennis, and golf that are highly concussive, as all of these can cause sufficient damage to stop fine mechanical caliber. Ultimately, Officine Panerai recommends a comprehensive mechanical and cosmetic overhaul for a watch periodically. It's best to have total condition checked annually during the watch's routine annual water check. Now, if it's judged to require a comprehensive overhaul, such a service will involve replacement of a worn strap if necessary, restoration of factory case finish, restoration of factory water resistance, as well as cleaning, oiling, and adjustment of the movement to attain factory-rated precision standards. Now, this should be performed solely at authorized service centers or the factory itself, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, Officine Panerai factory replacement parts, as well as specialized tools and equipment to protect the value of your watch as both instrument and as investment. Moreover, only these agencies are authorized to back all labor and parts invested with an Officine Panerai factory service warranty. Finally, visit our website at govbergwatches.com and call, text, or email our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of the ownership and the care of this or any Officine Panerai premium Swiss timepiece.